这个故事如果你听起来不累，那么你的英语能力在美国日常生活是完全够用的。要持续提升英文，记得点击订阅按钮。我们开始吧。
That knock on the door changed everything. It seemed like a simple request for help, but it was really a test of trust. The true story behind Have an Axe to Grind is a lesson in human nature you won't forget. Picture a small American town, a place where everyone knew each other. The year was 1810. Life was hard but honest. In this town lived a blacksmith named Mr. Henderson. He was a kind man, famous for his perfectly sharpened tools. His grindstone was the best for miles around. One afternoon, a stranger walked into Henderson's smithy. He wasn't from the town. He introduced himself as Mr. Smith. He carried an old, rusty axe. "Sir," Smith said, "I'm traveling west to find new land. My axe is dull. Could I please use your grindstone? I can pay you a little." Henderson, being a good man, waved off the payment. "No need, neighbor. A man needs a sharp tool. Help yourself." Smith went to work. But Henderson, a master of his craft, noticed something odd right away. Smith wasn't sharpening the axe like a man who needed to cut wood. He was grinding it with a strange, angry force. The sound was harsh, metal screaming against stone. Sparks flew like fireflies in the dim smithy. This was the first strange sign. A traveler would usually be careful with another man's property. Smith was not. Then, Smith stopped. He ran his thumb over the blade, not checking the edge, but feeling the grindstone's surface. "This stone," he said, "it's not as smooth as I expected. It feels a bit rough." Henderson's friendly smile faded. A suspicion crept into his mind. Why was this man criticizing the tool he was freely using? The scene escalated. Smith started grinding again, even harder. He was putting so much pressure on the stone it began to make a worrying sound. "Be careful with that," Henderson warned. "A grindstone can crack if you're too forceful." Smith just shrugged. "A good stone should handle it." That's when Henderson knew. This wasn't about the axe. Smith had a different purpose. He was testing the grindstone's quality, seeing how durable it was, all under the fake excuse of needing a favor. The climax came when Smith finally put the axe down. He looked directly at Henderson. "I'll be honest," he said, no longer pretending to be just a weary traveler. "I'm thinking of setting up my own smithy in the next town. I need a quality grindstone. I wanted to see if yours was worth the price before I order one like it." Henderson was stunned. He felt used. His kindness had been a trick, a way for Smith to get free information. Smith had an ulterior motive all along. He had an axe to grind. This story traveled from town to town. People started using the phrase to have an axe to grind for anyone with a hidden personal agenda. It's a warning about disguised intentions. Think about your own life. Has a coworker ever been unusually nice before asking for a huge favor? Have you ever agreed to help a friend, only to find out they wanted something much bigger? That's the modern axe to grind. It's the hidden reason behind a friendly smile. It erodes trust. But here's the real question for you. When was the last time you examined your own motives? Did you call a relative just to chat, or because you needed something? Did you offer help with completely selfless intentions? We all might have a small axe to grind sometimes. The challenge is to recognize it in ourselves. Strive for honesty. Be the person who helps without a secret plan. That's how we build a community where trust is real, and favors come from the heart, not from a hidden agenda.
你太棒了，你学完了全部内容，你离英语自由又近了一步，下个视频见。